Hello, good evening, friends. It's been long that we met. Today, we are going to talk about how do you celebrate your pregnancy. So, these have been tough COVID times. We are all locked down since March. It's 6 months. We're all sick and tired. We're not able to enjoy the pregnancy. Now is the time when things are looking a little better. We have learned to live with that. So let's move on and we start celebrating whatever we have gotten in life. So, first of all, as when you miss your periods. So, pregnancy is a time of joy. You're going to deliver a bundle of joy. You're going to be very happy during pregnancy and after the childbirth. The best expression that I see is as soon as the baby's out and I show the baby to the mother, the expression that you see on the mother's face is unforgetting. Unforgetting. It's out of the world. Miraculous when the baby sees her baby, mother sees a baby for the first time. This woman is already exhausted with labor. She's tired, but you see her expression as she delivers. Beautiful. So this is my privilege to have delivered so many and experienced those very fine moments of life. So here I'm to tell you how you celebrate your pregnancy. One, how you announce. So first of all, when you miss your periods by 2 or 3 days, you do a home pregnancy test. So please keep some kits at home. Now you tested positive. You see two dark lines, lilac or dark pink in color. So this is very exciting. You should read the pregnancy test after 1 minute. Then take a picture. Take the tube in your hand. Show it to your partner. He will also be very excited. Congratulate each other and save this tube for future reference and also to prepare a journal. So do not throw away this tube. Just keep it. Now you you have to prepare yourself. So your house has to be ready. Yourself have to be ready. Your body, your mind, your soul, your surroundings, and you have to be arranging your social system also, so that at the time of delivery you're very comfortable. If you're working, you should tell your boss at around 12 weeks of pregnancy, but some of you face certain issues and you might need to inform them early. I would recommend that your partner should know as soon as you test positive, and the family should know after the heartbeat, the immediate family, and that extended family can know along with the rest of the people, like in office, at 12 weeks and beyond. That would be your personal preference. It is very important to relax in pregnancy. Now, all the time, women are worrying. So, whenever I see you in OPD, you bring your reports, you always point out certain things. Now that we have seen the report, you can explain that these reports are normal. You don't have to worry. What you do is you check each point against the reference value, and even if there is something which is mild deviation, you feel that it is not attended to. See, this is not the case. These are individual variations. These are within the range, within the acceptable limits, and they are good enough for you. Your doctor has evaluated, they are fine. So, what I'm trying to say is leave the worries of your reports to your doctor, your sonologist, your radiologist, your pathologist, your obstetrician, your physician. So, if you have any doubts, you can discuss, but don't get worried. Most of you appear to be so worried. So, please relax. Once you've seen your doctor, you discuss the reports, do not keep in mind that you have missed on anything. There's something which can be better, that other patients' reports are better, that that report is showing this, my friend's report is showing that. So that's not the right thing. Enjoy your reports, enjoy your pregnancy, feel good about being pregnant. A lot of women are not. So if you're pregnant, you should feel blessed, you should feel good, You have a very nice body and soil, and that's when a nice seed is growing inside you. Think that you're full of light and energy, you're absorbing a lot of light, you're happy all around. Visualize you're sitting in garden, you're sitting amongst the roses. Like that, if you feel and you believe, then you can actually feel very happy in your pregnancy. Relaxation is extremely important. Whenever you find time, hold hands with your partner, sit snugly, enjoy a movie together. You can, when you're home alone, you can take warm water baths. You can do prolonged soaking, soak your legs, soak your body, take a book in the shower, relax and sit in the water for some time. Water helps in alleviating anxiety. It takes away the tension of the body. The body relaxes. You can also opt for massages. Foot massages are good. Hand and neck massage can also be done. Shoulder massage, head massage. Mind it, please avoid abdominal massage. If you need a back massage, it has to be in the sitting position. So enjoy your massages. So they could be massage because you actually need them, or they could be massage because you are just wanting to relax, soothe yourself, and enjoy your pregnancy. So treat yourself very often during pregnancy. Let's pray. Whenever you find time. You should pray, you should relax, you should meditate so that the body relaxes. During pregnancy, a healthy mind is equally important when you're harboring a pregnancy, a healthy soul. Then, if your mind is healthy, you will bring out a healthy soul. This soul will be healthier, happier, will disturb you less, will grow better. So, it's important that you sleep well during pregnancy. Soothing music is very important. So try and avoid loud music like raps or discos. Rather, you listen to soothing music, which is soothing to the ears. Classical music helps baby grow well. The brain fibers will develop better if you listen to classical music. You may not like it, so if you don't like it, you may just stick to some instrument of your liking. This helps in making a better baby. Music therapy is very essential for your own relaxation. Baby can also listen to the music, so it is important that you listen to music in a proper way. Then enjoy nature. So, what you should do is if you're sitting in your window, look outside, look at the trees, look at the sky, the river, appreciate the beauty of the nature, look at goodness in everything. If you see a small child, you see the beauty of the child. You see a woman, you see the beauty in the woman. You see a temple, you see other worship places. Even if you see the sky, if you see badal or tari or anything, you should feel good about it. So clouds and all that, you try to figure out that whenever you look at them, believe that God is showering you with blessings, that your body is filled with joy, that your body is filled with light, that you're very happy, you are feeling energetic, you are feeling relaxed and minded. If you start believing, your attitude towards the aches and pains of the pregnancy will change. You will feel energetic, you will feel happy. For the fitness, you should do strength training. You can do it yourself, or you can seek the help of a physical trainer, especially those who are trained to train the pregnant women. So take their help, train yourself. You can do meditation if you are used to. You may join meditation classes. You may join yoga classes. There is prenatal yoga or antenatal yoga, which is typically started after 3 months of pregnancy. In early pregnancy, also, you can do certain breathing exercises. Nature strolls are very important. Even if you're alone, you can just take simple walks between the trees. You will hear the birds whisper, the chirping of the birds. You can see the butterflies around. If you will stop, you will see a lot of things. So we have to be away from the city, away from the roads, away from the honks and horns of the daily life, and try to find places where we go and sit under the tree, remove our shoes, come into contact with the mud, because earth will give a lot of positive energy and will absorb our negative energy. So we should do all that. We also need to pay attention to entertainment. So watch movies. Do not watch violence. Do not watch that shooting with guns or firing or fighting or swords, but watch something nice, loving, romantic, beautiful, soothing, nature. All this will make your baby happy and healthy. You should. So we talked about good music. That is again a part of entertainment. Sufi music, Hindi music, classical music, instrumental music, Western classical music. So there are many music. Choose something of your choice and listen to them. Then you can do recreational group games. So find out pregnant women. You'll find many on the net. You can find many when you go to the hospital. You can make friends there, take their numbers, make a group, have virtual meetings. You can have Zoom meetings. You can, each one of you can sit at home, or if there are good times, you can collect together. You can have some interesting games, baby kind of games, puzzles, some mind games. So it will be very interesting. You can chit chat, have some healthy snacks, and celebrate by doing small such parties. You can organize fashion shows for the pregnant women, like maybe collect a group of 20, 30, dress in your best, keep a theme. You can keep a theme like dress like a child, dress like a young girl, dress like a bride, dress like a preggy. So, and then you can have some gifts and awards on that. So that, have a jury also to evaluate and assess, see who does the best catwalk, whose bump is growing interestingly. You can also have who has the best bump with no stretch marks, depending on in the third trimester, not in the early pregnancy. So these are some interesting things that you can do. Go go out for dinner, one on one with husband. Go to places which are healthy, which serve healthy food. Ensure that you don't indulge. If you want to take wine, take a very small sip. Do not drink too much. Do not go to restaurants where smoking is permitted. Though most of the restaurants, the smoking is not permitted because indirect smoking will not be good. So go to restaurants where there is cool, quiet atmosphere. Some floral smell is there. The setting is neat and clean. You feel that place is hygienic, and the food which is served is with quality, and the ingredients used should be nice. It should not be reused oil, and the food should not be very oily. So pay attention to this, but otherwise enjoy once in a while outside food also. You can also have lunch at home with friends. So you can have a potluck where everybody brings one dish and you can have a wonderful menu, because nothing tastes like a potluck. Or you can order food from outside and have fun at home, chit chatting, games, food, fun. You can have tambola kind of games and see who wins. So various things you can do. Then shopping. So you should shop something exclusive in pregnancy. So buy something which you will keep forever. So you will remember the okay, I bought it in my pregnancy and I am going to keep it for life. So buy it so beautiful, a little expensive, so that it is kept forever. You don't throw it, because you know what happens with passing things. Things get older and we try to throw them. Similarly, the first cloth that you wrap into the baby has to be very exclusive and very nice, because that is the memory you're going to keep all your life. Keep that cloth, buy your best, and keep it forever. These are beautiful memories which you will cherish when your child goes to college. You should also buy nice and comfortable maternity clothing, including undergarments. Now you'll realize that your size is growing, you're not fitting into your undergarments well. So buy new set. But I recommend that do not buy too many because the size will keep changing. So buy only few, but buy good quality because when you're wearing comfortable undergarments, you feel good about yourself. Similarly, buy some good, beautiful maternity wear which are comfortable and beautiful because of the changing body shape. You may find yourself having some double chin, the tummy belly comes out, the bumps, the buttocks goes out, the, the posture changes. You are not able to wear your heels and you may not feel good about your body shape. But a pregnant woman is the most beautiful lady on earth. So believe that you're looking very beautiful and wear comfy maternity, beautiful clothes, wear comfortable shoes. So buy a nice pair of slippers or sandals which makes you feel comfortable because as the weight grows, there's a lot of weight on the foot. So the joints they hurt. So if they're nicely cushioned, doctors kind of chappals, it helps in taking away a lot of ache and pain. So keep yourself comfortable and happy by keeping your souls happy. You should also do some shopping for the baby. If there is a prejudice that or some tradition that you cannot actually superstition that you cannot buy clothing beforehand, then you can choose and keep it on the net. And as soon as the baby is born, you can order. So you can go to various centers. You got depending on the pocket, you may find various centers where you can buy the baby's prams, baby's clothes, diapers. You don't need to buy any cosmetics. A lot of you bring a lot of cosmetics for the baby. This cream, that cream, lotion, diaper rash, shampoo, soap, and whatnot. Trust me, till 1 month of age, baby doesn't actually need any kind of cosmetic. So please don't buy cosmetics for your baby, but buy beautiful soft clothing. So do not buy very decorative, even if they are decorative, but they should be meant for baby only. They have to be very soft, their seams should be very soft and they should be washed. Best are cotton linen dresses, which are, depending on the weather, thin. A lot of you are bringing sweaters also for the summer. Please don't do that. Booties, mittens, uh, multiple layered clothing is the best, whatever the season is. You can buy a pram. The pram will be required. You may buy it later because initially the baby is carried in arms. But if you wish to, you may decide to uh, recognize which one you wish to buy and then keep it. You can also think which kind of bedding you will buy because bedding will be required from day one. Once you go home from the hospital with the baby, you will not find time to go and do shopping. So please arrange for bedding in advance. We talked about comfortable chappals. Then certain accessories might be required for a few of you. A lot of you are having symphysis pubis dysfunction, that is SPD. So this kind of pain is in the V below the bum, and there's a significant pain while walking, while turning, while getting up from the bed, turning into the bed, and any change of posture. So there are certain precautions that we talk when you come, but here I would like to tell the certain accessories like good maternity belt can hold your bum, a good maternity trousers can hold your bum, a good maternity legging is also available. All these can help you support your baby bump in a way that your symphysis pubis pain, the pelvic girdle pain becomes a little less and more comfortable in your pregnancy. You can also buy certain things like feeding pillows and mattresses to sleep. There are special maternity mattresses. You may decide if you need to buy them. Not everybody is comfortable with everything. If you're comfortable with something, you can buy it later also. But you must know what all products are available and see what all you would need. Then you have to feel good about yourself. So increase your salon visits or ask the salon people to come home. Take pedicures and manicures often. You may not be able to bend well, so somebody else will be able to do a nice job for you. You should also get a new haircut if possible to give yourself a new look. Any new haircut you feel good about. A lot of times I see people coming to OPD with new haircut and they look so cute. So it is nice to see some different hairstyle, and you can experiment in pregnancy. Sometimes you can even go for short hair because now you know that you will have an extended leave pregnancy and then 6 months maternity and breastfeeding. So by the time if you wish, your hair will grow again. So this is a good time to experiment with your haircut. So body massage we already talked. So you can start right from foot massage to legs massage, then back massage in sitting posture, shoulder massage, arms massage, and finally head massage. It should not be very, it should not be full of pressure. Typically, the massage is best done in pregnancy from below upwards towards the heart. That's the idea, so that the circulation is better. In pregnancy, the circulation sometimes gets poorer because of the growing bump pressing on the large vessels of the abdomen. Then you should do multiple celebrations in pregnancy. It's a time to celebrate, to enjoy, to have fun, to make memories and store them forever. So you should like have maybe at least two baby showers you should have. One with your family in a very traditional way, where you wear sari or a traditional dress, and the families come. They do a boat bharai kind of thing, wherein you sit with the chundar, you have given dry fruits, there are prayers, and a traditional Indian cuisine is cooked. Your relatives will come and shower you with gifts and envelopes with cash and gold. So enjoy this time. Except, so see, now everybody gives with happiness. There's no pressure on them. When they do it, this is with happiness. Don't so you may return them if you want later on in some other way, but accept it is their happiness that they want to share. They're happy about your happiness, so take it. Do not say no gifts, no flowers, nothing. No, no, enjoy your time. Accept the gifts. Then you should also have a shower party with friends. So with friends, you can have it in a Western way. You wear a Western flowing gown. You decorate your room with various balloons. Obviously, because you live in India, you're not aware of the gender. So decorate in pink and blue combination. So that will be very interesting because it is still a suspense whether you're carrying a boy or a girl. And if you're carrying twins, it helps. It is one pink, one blue. So this is nice. Then when you order cake, so cake also has to be in two colors, pink and blue. If you don't like to order the big cake, you have cupcakes in pink and blue color. When your friends come, ask them to choose a color. So, and each one should choose their color and write on a piece of paper. Then you play a party game here and ask them to predict the gender of the baby. Each one has to predict one. Then they also have to predict that you tell them that this is your expected date of delivery and ask them what will be the delivery date. Each one can give one delivery date, and if possible, if there are about two people giving a delivery date, then they should give the time frame also. So take all that, record everything in a written format, and make some videos out of it. It will be a lot of fun. People arguing and fighting for the date that I have chosen this date. The other will say I have chosen, and see the bed. They will look at your bum. The direction is forward, the direction is on the side. No, I saw on the neck. My granny told me this should be this and this should be that. And there are a lot of videos also available. Someone will play the videos. Look, this is looking like this. So this has to be this. So it makes it very interesting. So then keep all this information with you and give the gift and prize to that who predicted the best, the closest. So that becomes a very interesting event. All this has to be recorded in video and photographs and keep it with you because these moments are not going to return. And trust me, first time is the best time, though you must celebrate each time because it is typically the second baby and third babies they complain that mom you did so much for the first one but you never did anything for the second one, so the second one should not feel neglected or the left out person, but the enthusiasm of the first one is brilliant, and I hope you maintain that enthusiasm in the next time in the second pregnancy also. Then you have to plant a tree. So when you get pregnant and you test positive, Around that time, you should plant a tree and then feed the tree daily with water, sunlight, and as required, manure, and see the plant growing with your baby bump. Take a picture monthly of the plant and your baby bump, put them side by side. And when you're 9 months pregnant, your full bump and whatever the plant has grown, and see how the plant lives beautifully, because plants have long life. So it will give very beautiful memory when the child becomes big. In fact, you can give this plant to the child because this is exactly coinciding with the child's development. The child will be happy to receive that plant. If it is in the earth, the child can go and visit. If it is on pot, you can actually give the pot to the child. Then plan a photo shoot. So photo shoot can be started as early as 28, 30 weeks, depending on your bump. The best shoots are done towards the end of the pregnancy when your bumps are larger. So 34, 35 weeks is a good time to do the shoots. Kindly finish your shoots around that time, because there's a possibility that by 37 you go into labor and you miss the chance to have the shoots. These shoots are very beautiful memories because you will be pregnant only once or twice in life, and then you will miss the this time. So these memories are very important. So if possible, do a photo shoot. Then make a journal. So right from day one, when you conceived, you make a journal. You take a scrapbook. The first thing, the day you test positive, you put a date and stick your UPT, the pregnancy test kit, there, and write something, whatever, what was your feeling then. Jot it down in some beautiful handwriting. If you can't do it on a regular basis, do it weekly, every fortnight, but do write all the developments. The day you feel your baby's moment, you should write. Whatever you're feeling, you keep on writing. Your baby bump growing, you can adhere those pictures also. You can keep your ultrasound pictures also in the scrapbook. Whatever feeling, whatever talk you're doing to the baby, that also you can summarize and write. So at the end of 9 months, it will become a very beautiful journal for you, which you should keep for your memories, and later on, this can be inherited by your child. Then you can start a blog or website in the name of your baby. So you can write whatever you think, some stories, poems, good things, or maybe as if your baby is narrating something. Mom, I'm inside. It's so nice and beautiful. You're talking to me. This music is nice. I like to eat this. No, no, this is not nice. And stuff like that. So these can actually become beautiful stories for other children, other women, and this can give inspiration to some other people to see how they can pass their pregnancy in a very happy and healthy way. You can have an email account of baby and store these. You make a personalized baby icon. Obviously, we have not seen the face of the baby, but you can make an icon. And with every communication, with every contact, even on your DP, you can put it. You can put it on your what we call on the mobile screen. You can put, so all that will remind you that you're pregnant, and it will give a nice feel to the people who are around you. This also helps you in getting privilege. You may actually start a baby bump logo, which women will carry without and actually telling people. If it becomes an internationally accepted logo, then without announcing, you can actually just wear that logo, and people can come to know that you're carrying a baby, and they are considerate to you if you're traveling by a public transport, or you're in the airport in the queue, or something, you're in the cinema hall, you're in the queue. So we hope that our population gets sensitized towards pregnant women. They can afford to wear such logos and then take privilege during pregnancy. Talk to the baby. It is very important. Babies come from other places, in the sense you should believe that baby is a soul, baby is carrying its past, baby is going inside and learning from you. And when the baby comes out, the baby learns from the environment surroundings and the learnings which is given by the parents. So whatever you will talk to the baby, the baby is going to absorb a lot. So Abhimanyu stories are not incorrect. So the women who solve puzzles, who do Sudoku, mathematical things, their babies are expected to behave to perform better. So if you can do all those things, talk to the baby regularly. Do not think that you're stupid. And if you think others might feel it stupid, do it in private. You don't have to show it to others. It is just between you and your baby. This is mother and baby. Even father is out of it. So you can also get a belly cast done. So there are professional belly cast makers who can actually make your belly cast. It can be done in the advanced pregnancy, and these belly casts you can store forever because baby bump is going to disappear forever. So if you may actually make it at home also by soaking plaster of Paris in bandages and then putting them on the tummy. And once it's a little dry, you can take it off and you can have your own belly cast, which would be interesting. Later on, you can hang some of your clothing over that and put a picture and see how you would look if you were pregnant. Then finally, make a family tree that you can, whatever you can remember, ask your parents, grandparents, and their parents, whatever best you can achieve. Make a family tree because nowadays in nuclear family, it's very hard to know who your ancestors were. Currently, we still have parents, grandparents, and their parents who remember and who can tell us, and we should give this legacy forward to our children so that they know their ancestors, and it is important to have the family tree with them. They should know it. It's nice to know your own family. Finally, you should prepare for delivery and breastfeeding. So, strength training for your aches and pains, and also to increase endurance while delivering. You must do duck walking, walk regularly, talk to friends, remain mentally strong in labor, do perineal massage towards the end. Breast care is very important. Breastfeeding preparation is extremely important. What I see is majority of you are able to deliver normally, but the problem is when it comes to breastfeeding, it's very hard on you because the delivery will finish in about 24 hours or less, but the breastfeeding will go on for about 1 year, and you're not able to handle it. So this is you most of you find your breastfeed very painful, lung formation, and various difficulties. So please prepare yourself for breast by doing breast massage. Ensure that your nipples are ready. Show your nipples to your gynecologist so that you don't face inverted or flat nipples at childbirth and then you don't know what to do because you can prepare them throughout pregnancy. Do duck walking to prepare your perineum, perineal massages towards in the ninth month. Maintain relationship so that the delivery it might help in some way. And finally, keep a very positive attitude. Celebrate, enjoy, laugh. Pregnancy is all about fun. Yes, body shape changes. Some aches and pains will appear. But if you handle it like this, it will be very beautiful, very joyful, and at the end, anyway, the result is going to be very beautiful. Don't be stressed, be happy. So, now my wife is pregnant with 4 months, and I can't breathe properly. Okay, I'm a diabetic patient. Is our baby will also be affected by diabetes? Yes, it's a very important question. Uh, See, number one, diabetes can affect the baby in a way that the baby can grow very large and it might become difficult at the time of vaginal delivery that the shoulders or the abdomen they get stuck. Second thing is if the delivery happens, there is no problem. But after delivery, the child will have higher chances of developing jaundice or electrolyte disturbances. Breathing difficulties are also more, and the nursery admission rates are higher. So it is nursery means the nursery of the hospital. So it is very important to maintain the sugars. So the recommendation is the fasting sugar below 94 and post meal 2 hours below 118. So if you maintain that kind of sugar, the baby will be fine and will not face any complication. Now, about the diabetes for child in later life, if the genetics are very strong, there's a 25% chance that the baby can become diabetic in later life, which can be so high. My period was over on 3rd June, and from 8th June, I'm getting lots of pregnancy symptoms. Can I get pregnant after 1 day of period? What should I do? Well, no period is safe period. That means anyone can get pregnant anytime during the periods. There have been reported cases of pregnancy because of intercourse during periods also. So it is always recommended to use adequate protection and never believe that rhythm method will work. So if you have missed your periods and you think that you could be pregnant, please do a pregnancy test and see a doctor as soon as possible. मैम एंड 3 मंथ्स मैम हम 3 मंथ से ट्राई कर रहे हैं लेकिन कंसीव नहीं हो रहा लास्ट डॉक्टर को दिखाया था प्लासेंटेक्स इंजेक्शन भी लगा दिया ऑल्टरनेट डेज फिर भी अभी तक कोई चांस नहीं है देखिए ऐसा है कि प्लासेंटेक्स इंजेक्शन लगाने से कंसीव नहीं होता है प्लासेंटेक्स इंजेक्शन जो है वो पेल्विस में इन्फ्लेमेशन को कम करने के लिए दिया जाता है लेकिन कंसीव करने के लिए बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं आपके हॉर्मोन्स कैसे हैं आपका एएमएच वैल्यू कैसा है आपका एफएसएच कैसा है आपका ओव्यूलेशन होता है कि नहीं आपका यूट्रस का लाइनिंग कैसा है ट्यूब्स कैसे हैं सीमन कैसा है स्पर्म्स कैसे हैं तो ये सारा देखना पड़ेगा तो अगर ये सारी रिपोर्ट्स ठीक हैं तो आप जरूर कंसीव कर जाएंगे पर ये रिपोर्ट्स में अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है तो उन्हें रेक्टिफाई करना जरूरी उन्हें ठीक करना जरूरी है तो आपको अपने डॉक्टर से ये सारी रिपोर्ट्स के साथ मिलना होगा Ma'am, I'm 3 months pregnant. I'm having lots of morning sickness. What can I do to get rid of it? Morning sickness is very common. Tip, after 3 months, it should reduce or go away. But some of you continue to have morning sickness throughout pregnancy. In this scenario, you can continue taking your medicines which can reduce nausea. You can also take some antacid and see whether this reduces nausea. Otherwise, some vomiting medicines are safe in pregnancy and can be taken. So, this is the medical part. On the diet part, you should not remain hungry for a long time. Do not eat stomach full. Do not eat anything very hot, very sour, very spicy. You should not lie down immediately after eating and walk around. Consume 2 grams of ginger every day and identify what all make you feel good. Some people feel very nauseous with oranges and others they like it and their nausea subsides. So identify do's and don'ts for yourself and then consume your food accordingly. This way you can minimize nausea. In spite of that, some women will continue to have nausea and vomiting throughout pregnancy. So I would recommend for such women, even if you're vomiting and throwing up, you eat, you throw up and eat again because likewise you still gain adequate weight and it will be adequate nutrition for the baby. Your sickness can reduce by these methods. So the next question is, my wife is pregnant. We have 5 dogs at home. Is it okay to have pets in the house? So, well, so there's some issue. A lot of kids these days, the children, the newborns, are become allergic to pets' dandruff. So, uh, and the saliva. Nowadays, as such, there's a lot of COVID and there's a lot of fear. So, if you have pets, The problem is how to segregate them. So, one is you have to sanitize two places at least. One is a room in which your kid is going to be. So, the dog is not allowed to enter the room. Dog can come only till the door of the room. So, you teach your dog to not enter that room. This is one. Second thing is avoid dogs' entry into the kitchen so that whatever food you prepare, so there is no sneeze or saliva or dandruff or anything in that because these microparticles they fly off and they enter anything. Third and foremost, whatever, see, when you hug your dog and you come closer to that, then a lot of things will come into your body. And it is not possible that you take shower every time after touching your dog, but you have to ensure a proper hand hygiene before you uh, touch the pregnant woman, I would say. So the man should handle the dog more than the preggy, and at around the time of delivery, if it is possible, if some friend or family can keep the pet for a while, and once the pet comes home, the pet will also be surprised to see a newborn whenever the newborn comes home. So gradually, obviously, the pet will need to be introduced to the newborn, but it should be done very slowly and sensitively because the pet can actually come to the child and start licking, which may not be the right thing to do. So you can kind of semi segregate the child from the bed, and if you have an outhouse, then it will be very easy to keep the pet there. Ma'am, my wife has thyroid and she's 5 months pregnant. Is there any harm to the child? If your wife's thyroid is well controlled, then no harm done. Now the problem is majority of you are scared of taking the medicine during pregnancy, also believing that later on you will need to continue the thyroid medication forever. So, this is not the case. If you need to start the medication during pregnancy, there is a good chance that after delivery with weight loss, the medication will be taken off and you will not need this medication forever. But obviously, you will have to control your weight and do regular exercise and monitoring post delivery also. But if required, if you take your thyroid regularly, medicine, and keep your levels between zero point 0.5 to 2.5 thyroid, then there's a good chance that nothing will be happening to the baby. So do not worry too much. Thank you.